We got lost, and we came to a group, and the soldier rounded us up. And then one woman got shot, a Hmong woman. She was carrying her husband's gun. They shoot anybody with a gun. The Hmong woman got shot on the stomach. She was laying there. I don't know if I saw it or my mother told me and I know it, but I think it's right there in front of me. The bullet had sliced her stomach and all her intestine were oozing out. And you can see her lining of the, it's like someone taking a knife and cut it, you slice you out like that. And she's out there and she's breathing and she's trying to hold her intestine inside, but not able to walk anymore. So just lay down there. I think her husband came on because the soldier had left. The wife was dying. So I think I left with them too, and I remember her. I think my father told me later because when they soldier rounded us up, my father, they all fled. The men with the gun, they all fled. So we got split with my dad, and we got taken by the soldier. So they took us to a different camp in Laos somewhere. That's how I remember towards the last journey of the refugee trail from village to jungle to get captured. Many months of struggle. I think many people die of starvation during that months of travel through the jungle. The first migration that we have, my grandfather and aunt, they all split out. They went a separate way. My father and my mother and we go a separate way because my father refused to go with us most of the time. My grandfather and my father are contentious. They are not one-minded. So they split early on. So we went, the story that I mentioned, I see all these people and we stay with my mother's side of the family. That's after we split. Even my mother's parent did not know we fled because we fled that town, the empty town, so quickly. Yeah, they were the Vietnamese side. You remember we were in the Vietnamese village? More like Vietnamese or Viet Cong village. Because the Lo were the enemy of Vien Pao, two people of one country fighting against each other, enemy to each other.
So why were there some people on the Vietnamese side and some with General Vien Pao?
You have to dig deep into the Hmong history. I think it starts with all the Lo Getong, the struggle for power early on between the Li and the Lo. I'm not a historian, but I think a lot of people can tell you the history behind why the Lo and the Li fought each other and why the split of the Hmong people. But I just remember I'm the victim of that. I don't remember their story, whatever struggle power they have, but I just remember my personal story that I was a little kid, a victim of their power struggle.
So then you guys got rounded up by the soldiers, and then where did they take you guys?